Hello, good afternoon. Got to sleep in a little bit, heal a little bit. See? No frequencies going today. Cell towers are working really good, getting good reception here. See? Remember how bad it was? See? You know when they're going and when they're not. See? Remember? And remember, Dewey? Come here, Dewey. Come here, Bubba. So, it rained. I don't know what they brewed up. Sit up. Let's show them your butt. That's his butthole. That's what a lot of people are. But we won't talk about that. See that? See how big that is? Well, let's get some light. Come here. Let's see the light. Let's get. I don't like a lot of light. My retina is fried from that simulator, but that's okay. Maybe it's not a simulator. Who knows what they tell us? We never know if it's true, but I know that is. Look how big. That sucker was twice the size the other day. You see that right there? You see that black thing over there? You see that white thing glistening? Uh-oh, it disappeared. He'll come back out for air. There they are. Those are nanomolecules. Look it up. What does a nanomolecule look like? And then the black things are nanobots that are done. When they're working, they're only 9 nanometers. After they hit the hydrochloric acid in your stomach and grow, and then travel through, do whatever they do. But this isn't. This is where he got into some new weed, that fell from the sky, or some new insect that got him. I'm treating several animals in the neighborhood for the same thing. I had several cats die from it. He used to have one on his leg. It's gone. You got to lance it and pull them things out that they won't fall out. And him, I just had to poke with a straight pin in several different places, and then doctor him with the cream the doctor gives us for this stuff. This is it. This is what we get. It works. It will pull that stuff out. Now, it don't cure it, but it helps relieve it. And then we do this. We use this for pain. And I got this from our favorite big store that's going to be left. Starts with an A. And it's all safe, natural and safe. Focus. It does everything, and it smells really good. You know, dogs have allergies too, especially this time of year when everybody's taking a flight. Stop laughing. But those things work so good. And for you too, but for dogs especially, they're natural. And when I tell him to slay the dragon, you can spray this on. And now I'm not giving any medical advice, so, you go to your doctor for that. But this is what we do here. It's not focusing. It was on Dr. Oz. Everything I've been doing for 4 years is all of a sudden advertising on mainstream. It's funny. It pretty well covers about everything. And look, nano. Who heard of nano before a year or so ago? Huh? Well, I hadn't. I'm 57. Hard to wrap your head around all this technology. When you're our age. People older have always heard of this, but you can also use it for this. I got bit by a copperhead. They knocked me out taking the trash, and I woke up 6 hours later, and it wasn't a seizure. I was just knocked out. I've been knocked out about 7 times this year. Just sitting up and wake up sitting up, or fixing to load my chair, and the chair's just still sitting there, and Meals on Wheels is like, "Are you okay?" And I'm just sitting there, and the lift's down, and the car's running, and I'm sitting in my chair. Now, how am I why is the car running? I have to have the key to turn on the lift to load the chair. That's when I was, I'm serious. They've quit putting me to sleep behind the wheel because, that's just not cool. But anyway, this is very true. This is very true. If you get right down here, let it focus, your chronic diseases. Hey, I drank half a bottle and then half a bottle, and that copperhead bite and how sick I was and thought about an ambulance was gone, and I felt just freaking fine. Okay, so we got these eye drops. It's just saline. Wee binky binky. Hey, I used to be an optometric technician and assistant manager at Royal Optical, and I worked for Dr. Luck on the Weatherford Traffic Circle in Fort Worth, Texas. Okay. Yeah, I am officially an optometric technician, lifeguard. I've got all kinds of licenses, assumed name certificates. I'm a webmaster. I can create databases. I'm a network administrator. I've supervised 200 people, telephony integration, workshops, you name it. I have become a farmer. I went from all that to farming. Senior systems analyst married at Lockheed. We were bringing in 6 digits each of us. I went from riches to rags because he liked to wear women's lingerie. And when my son, 8 years old, saw him in my wedding negligee, and I didn't know it after 11 years, he wouldn't quit, and I had to leave. And so I ended up on the farm. And then I learned how to take care of farm animals and ride four-wheelers and horses and give them shots and all that kind of great stuff. We had a big farm. Okay, so check it out. We do have some frequencies going. Those are arteries poking out. If you're a phlebotomist, you would know that. Never shoot up there if you shoot drugs. Now, many years ago, I used to shoot dope, so I know. And I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is. But those are arteries. When they're poking out like that, that means you're swelling. And when you're swelling, so is your brain. Well, when they change the cell towers to make the phones work better, and sometimes the frequencies they have to use do different things, because birds migrate to frequencies. The whole universe is magnetic and works on frequencies and sound. There's nothing, everybody knows that, or should. They all should. That's why my doctor gives me this electromagnetic frequency. But it also covers the UVC rays no one tells you about. UV for sunscreen. But C, no, should be 0. But here, my friend's meter says 24, which causes radiation poisoning. So, this is doctor formulated. Okay, but when your arteries are like that, love my doctor. Let it focus. Focus. It's focusing. Maybe I should come out a little bit. Maybe I should go in a little bit. There it is. There you go. Take one of those. It will shrink it all down. And your brain, too. You know, we could be a witch doctor and shrink heads and sell them. Hey, there's a new way to make money. I bet a lot of these Luciferians would like that. Shrunken heads. Real ones. I don't know. I just kid all the time. I really do. You know, I mean, ever since that caregiver... Yeah, it's a tent stove. Ever since my caregiver, I had my head on a pivot, but she cut it off. So now, since the world's upside down, so is he. And, of course, that's just the way we roll. And what happened to that grapevine? I mean, it's deforming babies and trees. I swear. And look at that snake skin I found. Where's the snake? You know, we might have to use shillings. Shillings. I don't know. I need a trout line, though. And what is that was facing outside on the other wall? Black, and that part isn't on my nunchucks. What is that? What is that crown? That was my bathtub stopper. Yes, they even took the bathtub stoppers apart. I'm not kidding. I am a hat lover. I love that black one. I really do. And I love the calendar Mr. MBB333 Michael sent me. Thank you. Haven't seen a cloud like that and hope I never do. But I've seen other things like these. Yeah. Anyway, but you see that? See that? Okay, so like that. Well, this looked like that, but this is the wall those nunchucks were on that turned black. Well, what would do that? Because there's been no fire in the house, I'm telling you. No fires in the house. Help me figure out what to do with this free paint I earned. Science project in progress. I do not consent. I don't know. Madness? I don't know. I got a lot of good books, though. I really do. I really, really, really do. And I've ordered double. A lot for the sheriff's department, a lot for my son. You know, you'll never make it without this. And you got to really be careful because it's been changed. I'm going to get the Book of the Lost Ways next. Hey, that's just an interesting guy right there. He has all kinds of theories. You know what happened to this? You know why he has 3 legs? He got frostbite in the Texas snowstorm. He sure did. Yeah, there's my Tom Petty hat. Yep, I'm proud of him. And I love to play music. I really do. Put the babies up. They're all in there. And I beat at that, you know. Hey, my high school, we were called the Southwest Rebels. You know, we had a rebel flag on the water tower, but then we had to take it down. All of a sudden, everything is considered prejudice, but I'm not. I hate everybody and everything equally. Aha, if you believe that, then I'll sell you some oceanfront property on Mars. Or maybe a tree in the desert. Okay, so like I'm all, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. I just vacuumed. But you know how it snowed plastic in Alaska? Well, every day, plastic and glass and aluminum come up through my carpet. And I do my ceiling, but see those little black things? Yeah, they come back. I don't know why. I try to seal stuff up. people break in and try to see what I hid in there, but there's not nothing hid in there. I'm not stupid. Doesn't say stupid anywhere. Anyway, this is what I'm wearing today, folks, and I don't like selfies, but I'm proud of myself because I was bedridden for so long, you know, in jammies. Maybe I could turn it around. But anyway, I've got on, you can't see. Anyway, I've got on gray tights. Why do I have on tights and wool socks? And I'm going to be putting on my combat boots and Deweys. We're going to go out because it's, there's not many frequencies right now. Now, I was fixing to make up my new bed. I thought I'd show y'all all this because I'm getting ready to go. I really am. You know what them turkeys did. I've gone from smoking 5 cartons of cigarettes a month down to 1 carton and clove cigarettes. These. And, dang, these clove cigarettes are expensive. I can only smoke 4 a day. There's only 14. They say cigars, but they told me they're cloves. I don't like the Pyramid, but our high school album was Pink Floyd, The Pyramid. And of course, we don't need no education. That's why I dropped out in the 10th grade. If I'd stayed any longer, I might be pretty stupid. You know? So I only carry my nano spray and my EMF with me when I go out because that's all I need, really. And my night vision, low vision, high-powered military binoculars. That's pretty cool machete holder, isn't it? The guns are hid back there, but there's more buried. Now that they're coming for them. What is that? Well, it sure will pound a nail. Uh-huh. And have y'all figured that one out yet? I found those. I also found a bayonet. So anyway, I thought I'd stop in real quick to show y'all what I'm talking about. You know that dryer lint that starts with an M? Dana Ashley will tell you about it. Look at that work that handyman did. It's going to cost me more to fix it than it is. He stole Jeeping for Jesus Jeep. I can't believe that. Whatever. Anyway, at night, if you get a UV light, you can see all that dryer lint. It looks like it's snowing. And these military headlights are good. But it gets in your house. And this is a brand new spread. I had to get it because the other one was a lint trap. And that's what comes out of your skin. Y'all have seen the videos of that stuff. The lint, you know, with strings, you know, coming out of my skin, and Dewey's too. But watch this. Every day I have to get up and I have to start and I have to brush this. Oh, there's my Hopi poncho that a relative gave me because I'm part Indian. Anyway, there's my window. I made that because I can't really afford curtains and stuff. But anyway, watch this, y'all. If it'll pick it up. I don't know if it will or not. So anyway, even with the new bedspread, which is much better than the old one, at least this brushes right off. It's not picking it up. Maybe if I aim it this way. I've already been brushing this, so okay. They were all clean when we went to bed, but look, see? And you know, look. And my dog does not sleep in the bed. He sleeps on top. Well, this is the stuff coming out of my floor and out of my body. And at night it likes to shed. So I have to sweep my bed. or wash every day. Well, since I stole my septic pump, that's kind of out of the order. So every day I have to do this before I can make it up. Get rid of this stuff. Don't want it in my skin. Nope, but I do have a good vacuum. Trying to see if any of it's... Nah, the dryer lint doesn't get in here because it's not on me. It comes from the air. The planes, I think. Maybe just the clouds. It's been raining. It rained plastic in Alaska. At least that's what was on the YouTube. I didn't see it on main media. So maybe it's not fake. I don't know. Do you? But anyway, man, it's a job. People I noticed in the neighborhood are advertising, does anyone do deep cleaning? And people are asking me, who were avoiding me because they were told to stay away, that I was crazy. Now they're asking me, have I noticed suspicious activities? And I'm like, you're asking me. But anyway, this was a really good buy from our favorite store. That will probably be the only store. And I got it from an individual, so I got it for a lot less. Isn't that, it's a Bohemian. No, I just had to show y'all this. I just want to show y'all a little bit about myself, get to know me a little bit. Here's something to know. I can't remember what I just did with that brush I was using. You want to do that with anything you're drinking, you know? Hey, they're selling huge boxes. I thought these would be the first thing that would start going, but really it's lumber. But they got huge boxes that have every size bag there is. Econo packs, but it's huge. It has the tiny snacks, the sandwiches, the quart, et cetera, up to the gallon. And they're different colors. I think it's great. And so is that. And I make that. You know that, right? Because I finally got it. And I got some cow water out of the tank next door. And I put it in there. It does 3 gallons, and it does it fast. One filter, 200 gallons, and look how clear that is. And you talk about tasting good. And it'll survive the mini nukes. It will. And it'll keep your body alkaline, hydrogenated, very good for your cells that they're tearing down. It's the way they DEW do it. Okay. Happy Friday, y'all. Here's your sign. Texas dot. Yeah. Well, it's only 60 degrees outside right now. What? It should be 80. It was. Yesterday, it was like 85. Of course, it was 80 before it became negative 11. But we've been warned. The grid's going down here in Texas. No one listened. And we were 2 weeks shy of it going down for 10 years. So I'm expecting... I wondered how they were going to take Texas out, being the biggest state in the U.S. And now I know. Look at that tree and look at our electricity. Look at our grid and look at the trees. And you can pretty well figure it out how they're going to all run us together. But not me. Won't be me. Sorry. I'm going to the Philippines. Have you ever noticed everybody you get for help from Google and Amazon, they all live in the Philippines and are ultimately the nicest, most politest, most understanding Christians on the planet. And they're going through heck right now. They're making volcanoes, and they say it's so scary. Look at that clean water. Wow. Overnight. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about all that. I'm still looking for the brush. Gotta have the brush. Where did I put the brush? Here's the brush. Oh, you never put anything on the Bible except for these. They light up so you can read in the dark and magnified for old people like me. So anyway, what was that? Something just went flying over here. I'm going to have to look. I hope it wasn't another pill. I found a pill in the cat litter. That lady went crazy. Anyway, I got to get over here. But anyway, I have to do these things. Finally got all that working. And my laptop working. And now that I know what's going on for real, and it's not in my head, and it's not imagination running away with me. I'm getting the new ones that make their own oxygen. My doctor ordered me. Portable and for the house. I'm just waiting for it. You know, we wouldn't not want to be able to breathe. Gee, just go ask any Chinese person what it's like to not be able to breathe. Yeah. That's right. Because if they can make your brain swell, they can make you not be able to breathe, I think. Of course, you know, I make a lot of stuff up. Just purely coincidental, as Rick says. Anything I say or show you or you see is just purely a coincidence. Hey, it's reversible, too, if you just want all blue. But I'm not all blue. Dad loved blue. This is really probably my most favorite bedspread I've ever had. I'll be 58 in August. I still haven't figured out how to do a PayPal. I still haven't got my food stamps back. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it came with pillows, 4 pillows, and 2 large ones. Yeah, it did. And I happen to have that blue sheet, and that's a scarf I used to wear. And I think it kind of all ties in, don't you? If I'm wrong, let me know. The only reason that's on is to, you know, distractions. I do watch the weather to laugh. I mean, the only person I believe about the weather is Mike Morales. He, bless his heart, he works so hard. He works so hard. I don't know how he does it, you know. But we love pillows here because I had so many surgeries on my back, you know. I've been using a chair for 21 years. And I just stopped going to cancer doctors and all that, right? I've had it 4 times. That's why that's up there. And right now, I have got bone cancer and it was diagnosed in 2019. Tea tree oil. It'll burn it right out, just like that. And yes, I do see a doctor, see? I really do. All the time, and I'm on a contract. I get UA'd every time I go. Because if not, I couldn't get my pain medicine. That's something I have to have because what they've done to me is destroyed me. I think I have an appendix left. That's about it, really. Okay. You couldn't see it flying. But anyway, when I brush it, that dryer lint just starts flying off, you know? And you could see it in the sunlight a while ago, but I guess I brushed it really good already. Yeah, I'm so glad I got this. It's going to be so much better. That was the last thing Mom got from me, and then she passed away in 98. Nothing wrong with her. See, I just vacuumed yesterday. What are these things? They're outside. They're inside. And you could just sit here and pick. You could just sit here and see how they have, it's like dryer lint, see? It's on, see the strings and stuff? I mean, makes you wonder, don't it? There we go. Beautiful. Do I get rid of it or not? There's a story behind it. And I am going to have to get a new headboard that had a shelf on top and everything, but it fell apart and fell on me. I was sabotaged. I paid someone $125 to move the guest room to this room because my $6,000 pine bedroom set, 3 years ago, they set me up and had someone bring in bed bugs. 3 hours later, they stole my ATM and pain medicine, and 2 weeks later, I had bed bugs. Never heard of them, never seen them. I've never even had a bug in the house except for a wasp or a fly, a horse fly after the flood. So, you know, it was really a shock. And they're vampires. There are vampires. Anyway, or do I do the whole wall, maybe one of those colors? Maybe y'all could tell me. You know, an accent wall. And then, you know, clean it up. You know, keep the cross, you know, but clean it up. It's all I had. You don't understand. There's a story. And one day I'll tell it to you. Yeah, one day I'll tell it to you. Takes too long to talk right now about it because I got to go. I don't do any work. We don't work or do anything on Sabbath, on Shabbat, because this is the Lord's Day, and that's, you know, that's just the way it is in my house, you know. Sundays is a different day. The insidicals, if you go back before our parents, there it is. Found it. There it is. Do you see it floating? There goes some. See him? There they are. Somebody tried to tell me that was smart dust once. I found the truth. Look at that stuff. And with an ultraviolet light at night outside, it just is so thick. It's pathetic. It's scary. But you breathe that stuff in. Yeah, you need a mask, but for a different reason. Because if you're like me, and I am hypersensitive and totally reject this, if everyone did what I do, there would be an uprising. If all that started coming out of you or your kids or grandkids and leaving sores on all of y'all. And it feels like glass or locust thorns, poisonous locust thorns. See, it's just still flying all around. It's not dust. People, this is not dust. It starts with an M. Has a G in it. Has a few L's in it. Has an A. INS, okay? And they are also, that's one of the new 52 things they're geoengineering to help global warming. They got 106 now. So if you're feeling a little tired, yeah, look at that huge one. Goodness gracious. And I do this every day. I vacuum, I clean every day. I'm OCD. This is driving me crazy. I have never seen stuff like this. Have you? And you ought to see outside at night under it. Get you an ultraviolet light and look. Yeah. And what can you do about it? Anywhere you go, it's there. They've done the whole globe. Okay, so we're pretty screwed. We're pretty screwed. Hey, this is really cool. Came off Camp Bowie Boulevard in Fort Worth. They used to have nothing but brick streets. It's real antique. I used to collect a lot of cool things. Da-dun-dun-dun-dun, bum-bum. Da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun. Green Acres is the place to be. That's what they named the cemetery down the road. Green Acres. What? Who would do that? Okay. All right, if you say so. Okay, there's your bones, Dewey, and I don't know where your red ball went. I'm sure you do. Yeah. I do this every day. And wild horses could not carry me away. Good song, too. I mean, really, look at this. Every day. In 2017, you dusted once a week. You vacuumed once a week. You know what I mean? Now it's like twice a day. Twice a day. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, Amazon, steel-toed. Step on nails. You can jump on a bed of nails. Ain't nothing coming through them. They're weatherproof, waterproof. Fantastic. Most comfortable shoes I've ever owned and very inexpensive if you know where and how to buy them. And basically, you're going to need those, trust me, because if you're in the country, I don't know what they're going to do about us out here. We'll either, look at this stuff. I got to quit. Because bending over kills me. It really does. You know, and I'm just going to keep finding this junk in the floor. Oh, here's his red ball. He's had this for 6 years now. Hey, Dewey! Come here. Come on. We're not going to do no meds. Look, see? See what I got? Come here. Real quick, because I got to cut this video. Come on. Come on. I got your ball. Come on. Let's show them. Again. Hurry. Okay. Where can we set this thing so they can see it? Well, maybe you'll do it where I can do it. Okay, are you ready? Jumping jack. Okay, ready? Jumping jack. Come on. Catch it. Catch it. Catch it. Hey, which way it's going? Which way? Which way? Which way? Which way? Okay, jumping jack. Come on, do your jumping jacks. Jumping jack. Okay, jumping jack. There you go. It's hard to hold the phone and do this. Jumping jack. Jumping jack. Okay, here. Catch it. You got it. You done it. Let me see if I can set this down. somehow. See, if I turn it around, I don't know how to turn it around, it'll turn it off. So, hey, okay, you can see them. Okay, jumping jack, jumping jack, jumping jack, jumping jack. Catch it! Good catch, Dewey. All right. Okay. All right. We're fixing to go for a walk. Yeah, we are. Okay, go get it, boy. All right, buddy. I hope that came out okay. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta go. Bye. Love you. God bless you.